inviting some people in here just to get going. So just had to answer a guy also. So, but yeah, welcome back to day 32. It is the day after artifacts, and I have already zoomed out here to be able to cover all our towns. I've not been that much online or actually playing. Yesterday was also just a goofy day of doing goofy things with people and just enjoying the craziness of artifact release. You're kind of in control, but not really. And this time I decided I've coordinated a lot of artifact stuff. So yesterday I was like completely off the grid kind of thing, and just observing and enjoying the content in that way. But as you can see, we have a lot of artifacts on the account. I haven't had time to play today or really help out, and not yesterday either. So what actually happened was we have the unique fool right now, and on Arty Day, you just gotta you prepare your account up to artifact as much as you can to create as much value, and then after you just figure out what to do. You can't really prep for what you don't know what you're gonna get. So there's no reason to really think that long ahead in that regard. So with the unique fool got picked up, we wanted to move it to a safe place. Alliance leader decided to make it us, even though we said no 100 times. Uh, because guess what? We haven't been much active today. And what's up, Benjamin? uh, Welcome to the show. And right, we picked up the slight diet yesterday. I didn't really show much of that. I was a little unsure how much I should actually show here on the channel. But I think I could have done it. I could also have sent and doing those elements without harming what we were doing. We had a cata point. That was the one we actually settled further away, so that seemed to be a good call to actually go there. We were 17 fields away or something. I know it's on Phyzies YouTube videos. You guys should check that out. It's just a more briefer overview of how the account progresses, and my stuff is more about how we get there. So depending on what you're for, go check him out. But um, where were we going? It's more about getting that slide diet, picking that up. We had another guy clean in front of us, and then we picked up with the hero. The rapid is packed away until the next artifact release page. We're back to old cranky me. Or maybe less cranky. Got a little cranky. uh, but yeah, just back to normal. Also, no Joachim today. I think it's just going to be me. Unless Mustafa wants to drop by and present his view of how our artifact release went. That could be interesting content too. Oh, hey Mustafa. You want to join? I'm just gonna let you know I did an entire interview this evening with Thomas from Travian Games. So one of the coming days, an interview is gonna drop on their blog and in the Discord channels. So, mm. But sure, how to proceed? Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we would just have you on voice, I think. Um, so we just need a voice channels where you are at and I'm at without people interfering. And you always join our account chats. So we have some of the previous ones. Let me see if I can tag you somewhere. Did you know? I can also just invite you to a random server. Hang on. I think I'll just do that. There, I sent you an invite. Yes, 3 Oasis can be worth it. But yeah, I'm on voice now. Hey, Mustafa.
Hi, man.
Nice of you to join.
Yeah,
Little funky, little out of the box, I must say. But are you having a good evening?
yeah, it was quite nice until I started to decide joining your stream.
It was nice and relaxing, and now you're all anxious and uptight, right?
Yeah, it was quite tiring yesterday with all those artifacts. Now we are having some breath and trying to prepare our account for the unique pool that you have holding for us.
Right, exactly. Like that. That's the aftermath of the artifact race. It's the
Yeah.
moving stuff around, preparing chiefables, preparing whatever you need. And I heard you guys were also gonna take slight diet away from us.
Yeah, this diet which have not been belonging to you at all, actually.
But we had the catapults. We had the hero.
Yeah,
Um,
but the catapult that has been settled by me, I guess. You have only did the job that I could send anyone here.
Oh yeah, no, dude, I'm not complaining. Like both me and
I'm
Sylvan
joking.
were like, yeah, we did really expect to keep it simply because I think when I was stalking everybody, we only managed to pick up one diet, right?
Yeah, we have only one instinct, we have one in spy, but I
Oh,
believe that one
yeah,
diet
but
would be
only
more
one small.
useful if it will be like more center. You are quite boonies, and it will be hard
Yeah,
to.
we're way too
Hard.
solo area. We need to put it
Yeah,
in a place where a lot of people can benefit. So so it makes sense. And then what else did we have? We ended up with.
yeah. I don't know if you have followed up yesterday, but we had some disasters. If people have followed, like we have missed unique boots 2 minutes away. Like
Oh.
we were about to land here, and then Hunor, I believe Betty, has taken that like 2 minutes before us. And after that, we have lost unique eyes. We have cleared it, and 10 seconds after, Black has got that. So our Ketas and Hero were landing like 10 seconds after the clear. We have also lost unique Eagle like that.
Oh God.
And after that, with unique trainer, we have cleared. We have sent hero, but the clear after the clear, the Katas landed late,
Mhm.
so we couldn't pick up,
Mhm.
and we cleared that. Someone else also took it, so it was quite noob moves from some of the people I have not been expecting to fail,
Mhm.
but in the end we have ended up with only like unique fool and unique architect. Well, unique architect is good
Still
for end
important
game.
artifacts. Yes.
Yeah, unique architect is quite good for the end game, but
Mhm.
I think we would like make great use of unique boots and trainers during the mid game.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, also unique eyes. We do have
Yeah,
dedicated people, and it's so powerful. But that's very sad to hear, man. I did not know about the boots or the
yeah, it
eyes.
was about to be a legendary artifact day. Like we could almost get unique eyes, boots, and trainer
Yeah.
together with the other two uniques we have, but unfortunately, like it was quite
Yeah. Yeah.
sad to lose artifacts like that.
Yeah. People weren't really
And like
prepared.
it was not enough, our artifact sheet was not working during the artifact day. Like I
Oh.
tried to reach out to Keshi to pass the source code from the Travian page into the
That's
sheet,
a
and
lot.
I have failed to do it myself.
Uh huh.
So we had to wait like 10 minutes or 5 minutes before sending unique hammers. I was
Yeah.
trying to prepare the sheet,
Uh huh.
then I failed. We had to do everything manually
A lot of
from the
wasted
new
time.
sheet.
Yes.
Yeah, and also we have lost like 5 or 10 minutes for the unique artifacts, which have costed us like 2 minutes for unique boots and
Mm-hmm.
also seconds for unique trainer and unique eyes. So
Absolutely.
if the sheet was like working properly, we will probably also got these two uniques without any problem. But yeah, shit happens.
Hmm. Hmm. Shit do happen. And not to be that Captain Obvious guy, but you should just let those unique teams run. They know who they are, like who's cleaning and who's what, don't they?
Well, they didn't know where to run actually. The hammers were like standing by, and the cat
Uh-huh.
villages were like prepared before the artifacts. I had to match the horse hammers with the cat villages, so they
Uh-huh.
were waiting for my approval before sending.
Okay, I'm
So
just like people should know those distances for who runs to what catapoint. But
yeah, we did not prepare well like last round, I guess. Before that,
BP was just so organized
yeah,
last
BP
round.
is quite organized because people, yeah, we know where the building plans will be spawning, and it's not quite
Mm,
complicated. But for the artifacts, we have to make some assumptions, like this artifact will spawn here. If it's
yeah,
spawned
but
here, this
still,
hammer will run here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It takes a bit more, but it definitely that sheet wasting those 5-10 minutes
Yeah,
is
yeah,
crucial. So that's unfortunate. But
yeah,
I
quite
think
unfortunate, I would say.
you also came to my save yesterday when I was asking about where should I send because I did not know we sent catapults ourselves.
Yeah, it was also quite interesting. Like you were yelling at shot, saying that where am I gonna send the hero? But the catapult was like landing from your account.
Fizzy just disappeared. Like he had to fix that water crisis, and I was like, I don't want to
Yeah,
fuck up, right? So I'm one of those guys who's like, confirm 100 times that I'm sending here and at this time, right? So
yeah, and
otherwise it
then you
goes
have
wrong.
decided. Okay, when I saw that you vote, okay, I'm not gonna send the hero now. I immediately came to like PM and giving you coordinates, time.
Yeah, I was like reaching out, being like, help, help me. And hey, Dean, welcome to the stream. I have Mustafa here with me, who is our alliance leader, and was in part of coordinating all the artifact stuff yesterday. But maybe Mustafa, you can say, are you satisfied with the haul overall?
Yeah,
Um,
overall we were a little bit luckier than the other rounds because we could secure two small trainers
right,
even without a
right.
cat
I
village.
was
Like
hyping that. I was hyping that a lot.
yeah, yeah, two
Uh,
small trainers, like one small storage, one large storage, and one large trainer were like within fields away from our hammers, so
mm-hmm.
we could secure them without any problem. Also, we got large boots quite easy. Unique Fool was quite close, and also we have stolen Unique Architect under the nose of Hunor. Like Formidables,
Yeah.
Formidables was fields away from the Unique Architect, but we had a catapult here.
Mm-hmm.
Black
Mm-hmm.
Trojan
I
had
saw.
prepared catapults.
Yeah, yeah. We
So
analyzed it. We analyzed the pickup. Like it was a very good
yeah, yeah, it was
catapult,
quite nice, but
and it
the
also had to be defended, right, throughout the day.
yes, the yes, exactly,
Mm.
exactly.
So
The harder thing is to keep it secure until the end game now, because like Unique Architect is the most valuable artifact for the end game,
absolutely.
and everyone would like to chase after it at some point. So we will have to find a way to keep them safe.
Yeah, we'll just place it in our capital and not move any defense all game.
Yeah, I love that, but actually, it's a good idea. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we're not getting a diet, right? So
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we can make it work.
yeah, yeah.
And then you can stream the defense in the Unique Architect.
Every time people bash into it.
Yeah, when people see the Unique Architect defense in your capital, no one will
Yeah,
probably like to run for it.
yeah. I can see Nicholas is a big fan of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. He's already commenting, like he liked the idea.
yeah, yeah. Hyping it.
Yeah, waiting for Unique Diet and taking Unique Architect in the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think like the last 2 or 3 rounds, we are like sacking a hammer on unique wall to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, correct.
we did that.
Like we were sending VV hammers on Unique Architects to get them.
Mm-hmm.
But last round we also got it like pretty close. I remember Dablo's account was follow you home and the Unique Architect was also spawned 2 or 3 fields away from him. So last round was also quite nice in terms of unique architect. But unfortunately, this round we lack unique boots and trainer or diet. One of them would be pretty nice, but we failed to take all three of them. Um, I think
Yeah.
we will try to survive without them, right?
Yeah. It's fine. Again, we've got two small trainers. You can do wonders with that, with nice alliance
Yeah.
boosts and whatnot. And again, one diet is sufficient, I guess. It's gonna require some moving
Yeah,
around,
it
but I
will be
saw we
hard.
also got two boots.
Hmm.
Yeah, two small boots and a large Titan boots. But
Yeah,
again,
too large.
you don't really need boots for operations. That's fine without. Um, and then we got just one large trainer. And
Hmm.
again, the unique trainer it got yeah, it got traded, right?
Well, they're in confederation. I don't think it's traded. They have probably just given away to the accounts.
Mm.
Like this guy from the HNT is using heavy tax
Okay.
for his account, and we have confirmed that because his rates numbers are increasing drastically, and then 1 hour he's not raiding at all.
Mm.
So he's using tags, and he has the unique trainer, so he can like have a great use from that artifact, like 2 or 3 hammers at least,
But it's
with unlimited
but it only
resources.
but it only looks like he has greats and two hammers, if
Yeah,
even completely built up. Like I'm not even sure he's running great stable. And then he has that another 928 pop, which can be a hammer, but the rest is just random supporters. Like it's really
yeah,
low
yeah.
gold.
Probably 2 hammers with greats, I believe.
Yeah.
But it will be still like hard to defend. Like unique trainer with great barracks and great
Mm.
stables can be quite dangerous
But
if you have unlimited amount of resources.
it definitely looks like achievable. They put it in,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I haven't checked that area per se. But again, as we spectated a lot, I don't know if you saw the stream or any of it from yesterday, but we looked a lot on the map and highlighted all the
Mm-hmm.
different alliances on the map.
Mm-hmm.
And HNT is actually like they didn't get a lot of artifacts in their region
Yeah, they
because
didn't.
they're so clustered. And yeah, they
Yeah, they
put it.
didn't get a lot of artifacts, but we have to also take into consideration that they are like 4 alliances in this area um,
Yeah, I could
in
imagine
their
that
quad.
quad may
Yeah,
hang up.
yeah,
Yeah, it
in their
definitely.
quad, they are not fighting anyone. They are all together, and they have tags. So we cannot ignore the fact that they will be quite um, strong in end game without all these fighting in their quad and without any operations on their alliances, because like we are fighting with Asians at the moment, and also Honor is fighting in his quad. So they're pretty much simming here and trying to make big hammers with the artifacts they have.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a shot, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's gonna be a good three-way split at least, and then
Yep.
there are some smaller alliances out there that might, yeah, hit somewhere. So never know how the game is gonna end.
Yeah.
That makes it exciting for me to be a part of it.
Yes, exactly. Like the last rounds we have been playing, we were almost pretty sure that we were gonna win, even in the mid game or even after the server started. So it was fun with the offs, but the end game was quite similar to other ones. But this round, I believe we have some challenges.
Mm.
It will be quite interesting to follow, I guess. I have no idea who is gonna win at the moment. It can all change with one small like
Yeah, make some
event, one
plays.
small event. Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, thanks for going over these things with me.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. I think I can leave now, so you can continue giving a tour to our artifacts, showing all the defense.
Yeah. I already told about how bad we were managing our own account today. I'm so happy nobody was attacking us.
Yeah.
Like you gave us three artifacts, and we were like, no, we don't want them. And then, okay, okay, and here we are. So luckily, nothing.
Well, storage is the thing you need. You are
Oh
only
yeah,
holding unique full against your will, but it's a
yeah,
price you have to like consider now.
yeah, yeah. But so yeah, please coordinate all the arties getting picked up from us. That would be
Yeah, okay, tomorrow.
okay. Fair
Okay,
enough.
thank you for inviting me. I'm heading out now.
Yeah.
And also Lemon, I love you, man. Why are you telling me this stuff now?
But yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
okay,
for
see
dropping
you.
by. Bye.
Yeah,
See
no
ya.
problem, man. See you.
Cheers. So so yeah, that was Mustafa, or our glorious leader. He actually, fun story, he went by the cheeky main office, like he has semi moved to Germany for a little bit, so he dropped by their office building. Unfortunately, it was Friday. There was nobody at work at the office, but we managed to spam his face and him being outside the office all over the Discord channels. So, so still a nice little event. Um, but yeah, very nice to have Mustafa's view on it, and some of the other details that might have been lost for most people on the server. You never really know who follows you on stuff or what happens other places in the server. Sometimes you can be lucky, and I think we also managed to find an artifact that was cleaned, and people were like, "Okay, it didn't even drop in pub or anything, so maybe somebody shot with catapults on random." And then you just get lucky and get a free artifact. And we gave free artifacts to other people. Twice, I think. Like both on Unique Eyes and Unique Trainer, right? So stuff can really go wrong. But yeah, some live in the chat. I was very occupied with enjoying Mustafa, every piece of him. So, what have you guys been up to? Yeah, not much. But yeah, yeah, I hope it sums up a lot of things, Banislav. So, um yeah, yeah, Mustafa. Oh, and yeah, Paige. Well spotted. I was just jumping around the account a little bit, and I just noticed like I haven't really been clicking, so I was also just interested, checking things out. We're still same progression wise. I had hoped we could have caught up on some of the raiders while they were not, while they were trying to clean artifacts instead of raiding, but apparently that didn't work out. Defensive wise, we are rank 7 now. This is mainly due to off accounts that are rank 1 defense. Also, like, there is def value um, to your offensive units, and if you have enough of them, you're a top defender too. Um, so some of them dropped a little down, made us able to get a little advantage, and maybe it'll change it a little while we keep our production going. We've also settled a few more dev towns, but we're not activating them right now. That should also help that progression. Otherwise, we've still just been simming. Again, we got nobody's. Is this fully built? No, not yet. But after all, it is 7C, so it goes in this category, and then it's not completed, so it gets that little cute circle. So we can keep simming here. I think that's the only thing missing. Town Hall 18, Waterworks up, Embassy, yeah, everything. It's fine. Yeah, sorry, Lemon. All the trade offices are only at level 10. I did talk to some of like we haven't had much time to coordinate stuff, but we were wondering about increasing them to level 15 simply because right now we're saving up on the account, but I don't think it'll be necessary. But in case we're banking up too many resources, then we can do a few levels just to make us able to push a little better later. But we do have that 3 to 4 hours of, no, 4 hours active, like alley-wise, we're allowed to use 4 hours on the artifact. But when our storage activates in the capital, we're gonna rework that. Um, we're gonna build 11 great warehouses and 3 great granaries. And then we're removing town hall also and some other stuff throughout the capital. And then we can build our 21s in the long run. Yeah, I'll never make it into Poi. Best traders, so we're not good enough. So here, yeah, parties are still fine. Again, we're keeping things running. Yesterday we boosted our queues, so they could last for, I think Joachim got them to 30 hours before we went to bed. Spent down on the account there. So with that in mind, like it's gonna activate. Like the guy in front of us was a slow guy. I wanted to have the artifact for like 7 hours. We got him to only use 5 for when we picked it up there. So it's gonna activate. Yeah, here at 2 in the night my time. So Summer is gonna be a champ and do that. He'll rework, and then it's just manually boosting from everywhere, right? So we're just banking up a lot of resources in all the dev towns. We're saving up in all the supporters. Like these were kind of low, but that is because they are we're just utilizing the different artifacts that we have already. So we just have everything more or less banged up into the hammer just to lower our consumption. And again, trade routes are still running from cap with like with that's, I think now it's like 120 an hour or 180. I really can't remember. 01 45, 01 45, 01 45. Yeah, so 130, 135 or something an hour plus these supporters. That is 210 to pretty much 250 an hour, right? So way too much. So I think Cap was feeding at 130, no problem. So in reality, these are overfeeding. Damn, I got a shock. But thanks for following, Fortress. uh, so I told Summer to build them because I thought we would be more negative. I guess we could also be more negative. We have nothing in the cap right now. So let's see. Yeah, let's delete everything. Because we're not going to be in resource problems in regards to hammer queues. Also, I think we could even spend down a little bit. No, like 33 hours, 32, 30. So easy hold for boosting up our storages now in the capital. Again, we had hoped for a great one so we could rework everything. That's why we were kind of a little worried about the queues, but we're not going to get a large storage for now. Thanks, Fortress. 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 You will be named Fortress. I love you. Yeah, Dean. Yeah, we got the full already. Let's see. It was like there's no value to it right now. We also don't have it in achievable, which means it's completely useless for us to actually utilize. Right now, it just raises our cranny capacity. So amazing, right? But it is gonna switch here in effect change 20. Oh man. So I think, yeah, we had wall already before, and now it changed into this. Oh, wow. Value. Are you guys debating 21s? Yeah. But yeah, we're not gonna rush up the 21s. We're just gonna build them slowly, so the ROI is not that high or that fast. But we just want to be able to continuously develop. Um, we're simming something here. Okay, that's completed. This one's more or less completed too. Again, just having those residences still. But that's fine. I think we have in most of the dev towns. Yeah. So looking functional. And then we're building this one, which was also a new dev town. But again, I think we can just sim a little here, just to keep it going, slow and steady. And then otherwise, we're just banking up resources. So right now we have 5, 10, 12, 13, 14 million. And that is pretty much all we need. 11 great warehouses is 11 million. They cost $1 million a piece. And then the 3 great granaries are 700 a piece, 500. I think 500 or something. And even if they were $1 million, then it's fine. So have 4 hours to complete it. Not going to be an issue. Page, I think that's around 350,000 or more. The benefits of 21s is an additional production of 250,000. And you can pretty much say the same about, yeah, so around 400,000, I would say. You could say the same about the 20s. Yeah, and the Great Granaries is 700, right? Yeah, yeah. So we have more than enough, and we have enough time to push it all in to the capital. And that's mainly not because of our high-level trade offices, because they're at 10, right? But we have the ability because of the bonuses. So very nice to get that metallurgy done. Recruitment is like, yeah, nobody cares. It's fine. But I see some people are being like, yeah, commerce, more. So I like that. Yeah, people are pushing us down from being top donator. Other people want that stuff. At level 21, you'll get attacks. Yeah, but actually, the only real annoying thing about getting attacked when you get 21s is not hitting the 21s. It's hitting the warehouses or something like that that would require another artifact. Um, so if you drop a little level in one of the fields and then you lose some warehouses or something like that, that's ugh. Then do you want to spend all the time and gold and stuff to remake things, or do you just don't care? Not Tropic. Like we love commerce too. It is awesome. Um, what is? But yeah, Lonely Colgate. You can always just check the streams again later on, or the videos on YouTube, and then you don't miss out on all the cute stories from Mustafa. Where does all the resources come from to make queues 24/7 in the death villages, as well as hammer 24/7? Is it cap resources? Yes, it is, Dean. Again, our our capital is just constantly feeding those trade routes into. That's hammer. That's death towns. Hammer again. Death towns. Hammer again. And then the rotation starts all over. So each town, death town gets 90,000 and the hammer gets 130,000 each hour, plus their own production. Yeah, but yeah, right now we're running on max, right? So that's why I put up this grid, because it could last up to 720,000 or something each hour, getting pushed out everywhere. So every time we just lower that consumption, then every 5 hour we just send max amount of what the capital actually produces. So the more units here, the less goes into all the death towns and hammer. But that is what feeds them. So their entire production of their own production, plus what comes from the hammer or from the cap. So that gives us, each town has what? That's 10,000 plus what's from the cap. That's 100,000 that goes into each death town. So they run their own production, plus we can use them to feed a few resources out into new towns, so we can sim more on those. So everything is just slow, and then we just handle whatever is the issue. And now when we're going to rework the cap, I think Summer shouldn't touch the trade routes. She should just let them run. I'm going to write her that when she needs to take over. She should just keep them running, because then she can just sit and push in all the resources to build the infrastructure. Again, our great granaries, there's only going to be 3 of them. So we want those trade routes to be running constantly. And then every time we build a field, we just push everything in. It doesn't matter that 40k crop gets pushed out every 3 minutes. Like, right now it's not an issue, and with the 3 grates, it's going to be 720, I think. Yeah, 720. Has will the capacity be, so we just push in that extra crop. And yeah, that's without the 2 new death towns. I haven't added these 2 to the list. No, this one is, this one isn't, and this one. So they're still missing on being built. Do you care for the type of village, like for 6 or else, or you just match villages with Oasis bonus? Well, yes, we do. Like, we want, let's take any of them. This is that's a 9C, bad example. These are the normal supporters, and this one is a 5-4-3-6 town. Okay, this is a bad example. There's 2 right next to each other, and it was some we chiefed, right? So what you really want is like this one. 45. It's a 4-4-3-7 town. It can take a 50% crop. We want that because it adds double the value, or 50% the value, to 7 fields at a time. So it gives the most output. Like, it would be, like, it was a double wood, like it is in center. Then it would still only boost on 4 fields instead of 7 fields. So that's the higher output regard. And then it's a 4-4-3 town, right? So there is 4 clay, so it's good to take clay. We could also have taken a wood if we wanted to. but we wouldn't have taken an iron because then it would only boost on 3 fields. So that's the general understanding of how you want the Oasis to give the most value to your town. Um, but then again, some of them here we have, this is 4437. So it has a wood, it has a 50%, and then it just has an additional 25%. No, actually this one has this one down here, but I want this one to go to this town, so it can take 2. Um, but that is further in the game, and then we just take a 25% to it instead and just do a switch. But this one gives the most value right now, right? So you kind of want to, yeah, increase your income with those Oasis in that way. But 446 towns is also great. I love 446 towns too. Like it's so easy. So you can, but again, that just depends on the output that you want. And again, if you're low gold and when you want to manage your production better, well, then just do it like that. That's fine too, as long as you do it, because then you get that higher income. But these ones around our capital in the dev towns is 5436. And then it doesn't matter whatever we pick because we're only going to take a 25% for it. So it just boosts on those 6 fields. But that is fine. But again, we wouldn't settle here and then 543 and then take an iron to it. Like that wouldn't really provide the value we're looking for. Um, and I think even if we settle more dev towns around, like that's a 534, I would probably not settle that. It is kind of acceptable because it has 4 iron, and then it could just take that one, and then still be close to capital, right? So, but again, I haven't settled them because they don't give us much production value. But again, we're also nitpicking right now because we don't have the 25% boosters in these towns, so their production is a little lower. But we feel that's okay for having that increased offline time due to capacity. Um, and with the cap pushing out all the time, it gives a better feel to the play. We're not as stressed as we could be. We're stressed enough. Um, but I love the questions, guys. But right now, yeah, we're just got a ton of resources banged up. Like nothing is going on because we're just kind of maintaining the overflow. The artifact will activate. It's 10 now, and was activating at 1, right? So 3 hours. So we just need to even out everything. I think I might boost some of the resources from here into 2021 and 22. Like many of these also could hold a little bit more. So that's kind of how you want to, like you don't want to waste it on stuff. You want to distribute it so you can utilize it. But I see we can still NPC a bit here in a while, and then it still takes a while to fill up here. But it's actually a problem for me that we have the diet active right now. That really lowered our consumption. Like, so bit funky. And yeah, Dean, we're still leading in pop. Again, we managed to, or we were allowed to build a counterpoint that was useful, as well as it just turned into a supporter directly. Yeah, we're still just simming there. Does it have trade? Yeah. Checking up on you, Fizzy. Yeah. But yeah, we are top pop. That was the question. We are like 1,900 ahead. They're also simming hard still, so that's great. It's good to have that competition. Love it. Got the unique boots now for some better offensive stuff, and they also got that small trainer. And then they're just raiding along. So I think it's gonna stay on them. They put it into capital. That was aggressive. Like, I mean, yeah, you wanna kind of have it in your capital, but problem with it is that they have not had storage, right? Or have they already fixed that? They might have. just to get everything in place. Um, let's see. No, no. They might have had it in a large one. No. Hmm. Okay. But that's also fine. Like they have maybe level 19 cap fields. So they might just be accepting that, and then they don't want to push them further and just go full on with the troops. And then yeah, why not just move it into the capital with the boots, and then log it down there, and then just run those trainer stuff. Because again, they only have one small storage. I think they would have liked a little bit more. So I think all the small storages are just go into the other accounts and they can benefit from that. We just have something terrible, Paige. We just have. I could show it from here. It switched from unique wall, from large wall into large cranny. No, wait. Just for that village. So, yeah, great. So, very useless artifact. I hate unique fool personally. I would prefer a small fool. I actually feel like the drop rate on small fools for unique trainer is higher than the unique fool. I've never really experienced anybody who were like, yes, this is the best artifact ever. It created so much value for me. I would actually also like unique fool to give great storage. I think that would benefit more to it. So you can build some, have unique fool and still build some greats once in a while. Um, Fun thing about greats, I also did an interview today, so I requested or said something about greats. So a little treat for you guys if you want to read an article coming one of the few next days. Um, oh my God, Otto, you said unique fool is your favorite? Nah, man. Oh, well, I'm happy somebody is enjoying it. But yeah, we're just holding it right now. But why don't you use full artifact like a normal human? Because we're not supposed to have it. Yeah, but Arthur, you can also do that with a small. So, and it's easier to move and it's easier to relocate and chief and whatnot. So, just easier. Page, no, we haven't built anything with training Artie. We've just built some queues with the helmet from the hero. So everything is running right now, so we can just focus on that storage. Um, but yeah, otherwise, I just wanted to say hello to you guys. And actually, I never managed to go over artifacts when I was talking about with Mustafa. Like he was just talking about everything that went wrong. That was great content, but we haven't really done a head count. I see Huna took two small walls, uh, which is great for their unique diet. Um, they also have one slight boots. Slide boots there. We also got two slide boots and then shared between these anti-R were they. No, I don't know who they are. ONT with their eyes. These and these are not together with them, as far as I know, right? Hood, even distribution with the small diodes. Oh, we did get another small one. Nice. I actually, there was also some reports from earlier. Let me just hang on a second. Uh, duh, 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 duh. This one, somebody was attacking us. So just a medium, decent size hammer. Hit a defender. So nice little catch there. And then, hang on. I know there's some artifact that got stolen. Where are you hiding? Where did I see it? Did somebody delete it again? Or remove it? I'm fairly sure I saw somebody steal a small fool. Well, small fool got taken. Let's see if we can just find it the old-fashioned way. Here, this one. No, wait, what? What is this? That's just a pickup. I confused myself. Great job. Dark Ghost. That's a hot player, right? So he had in GG2. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Oh well. But I guess they utilize speed or something. I don't know. If they delete a report, does it then get deleted everywhere, or I don't understand. Oh well. Hang on. Why are you annoying me, Mustafa? Damn it. Hang on, guys. Just gonna send some defense. If I can. Nah, I can't. Doesn't matter. Move in some defense. It's very, very boring. But, yeah. Oh, hey Tiki, welcome to the stream, and hey McAvee. Um, you managed to get Town Hall 18 before Artie's or less more? Yes. All towns have Town Hall 18 everywhere. Uh, also in our spawn, like just everywhere, and Waterworks 20 everywhere, and all the supporters. And then we just have dedicated dev towns without extra production buildings and stuff. Thank McAvee. Um, so that's how we build up the account, and yeah, I think you can check out the other videos. I can like just check out their descriptions and stuff. I can't remember when we actually dropped our like I think maybe day 10 or something. We pushed them to from 10 to 13 or 16 or something, and then we waited a little bit and did them to 18. So we did them at different levels depending on how our production and if we were boosting any towns up or in relations to having our dev queues up and running and stuff like that. So we've evened things out progressively along the way. So yeah, actually, like we got up all the waterworks 20 and hero mansions 20 everywhere we needed to. You can kind of see our overview here. So all the supporters here just have that extra production capability. Um, hang on, why does this have a 50%? Lol. Ah, yeah, okay, kind of makes sense. Like, I just wanted that one Oasis to that 15C, but never really provided us that value we were looking for. So this taking that one kind of is okay. Um, um, but yeah, here in the end, we just wanted that value because there is not a very great ROI on doing this. It only manages to pay back in like, what was it, 40, 50 days or something like. Uh, oh, it was 30 something, I think. So just at the end of the server kind of thing. So um, we pushed them as hard as we could. And everything is just fine. We're just saving up resources right now. Got that small storage in the capital soon. I'm getting tagged. Oh, somebody found the report for me. Ha ha ha. Nobody can hide things from me. Not when I have buddies. So open link. Well, that was big. Um, so there you go. Just a small steal. Little aggressive sending 1500 catapults. That like it doesn't provide that much fighting value. I know if your hammer dies, it's dead, but at the same time, it's at that point in the game where you can easily rebuild stuff here. And then you have that. That's a lot of wasted resources, to be honest. Like it's a great steal still. Again, I think they just had small fool boots or something like that, and just did for a hail mary and stole that away. Um, so a good trade for a good artifact. Small fools, nice. Good trainer production. But a little like 300 catapults would have done the job, and still it would be have it would have been the same amount of losses overall. But nice steal. Good stuff. And Guest Town, thanks for following, and welcome to the stream. Your account is like Sybel. I don't know what that is, but thanks. Why are we negative here? Ah, oh yeah, of course. I recalled a little. But otherwise, like I really didn't have the time. Like everything was so rushed yesterday, so never really went over our troops. I think I took a screenshot, but like we can just go with this. Like around 85k clubs, which is just distributed on one town and then the spawn, right? So a decent amount. We got to around 80k Ash Wardens, kinda as predicted, and those 50k plus Anhurgard, which gives us a lot of defensive power. I don't really want to run into all of this with a normal hammer with, I don't know, a small one, but 50k clubs would just get grinded, you know. So someone would really have to waste a big hammer on us. So I like the amount we managed to push out. Again, hammer didn't see any action at all. And why didn't it? Like we sent the catapults and we did the pickup. So someone had to clean, otherwise we would have to clean, and they did the pickup. But again, I don't know why things were called out as they were. So so we just did the follow up, and then there was no need for our hammer to be running at all. So still nice. Mother goddess. Yeah, yeah, it's a big mama. And hey, Blaze, welcome to the stream. And yeah, Paige, we need more troops. That's also why we built 2 new dev towns that we really haven't started building in. And we want to keep building new dev towns just as with more production capabilities in them instead of these small ones. We just want to build maybe Ash Wardens in them only, simply because now we don't have a diet. So I think we need to change our gameplay pattern. So we just mash Ash Wardens, and then when VV turns active, we can go into slave production. Then we can build slaves in all the towns, and we can build Ash Wardens in the hospitals. And then as the slave dies later on, we can mix both of them in the hospital. But I will kind of give us that increased def value to the VV without cropping our locking ourselves. So I think that will be the progression for now. Um, and yeah, well, notice page. Yeah, we're just optimizing it, and that's why we have dedicated dev towns. Like if we were Roman and only built Praetorians, for example, then yeah, every town could just be a dev town. But we like mixing them up with the horses. Um, who's Page? Uh, Page is like the best guy ever. Like I turn on the stream, and then 5 minutes later he's there, and he's just a part of the ship, part of the crew. But yeah, Tropic, don't hate too much on Spy. I flamed them enough yesterday, so that's all good. Um, okay, good, 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 good. It's all about the love. It's all about the dum dum da da dum dum. Mm. I think I should just stop the stream, and then I don't have to worry about all this overflow and stuff. 20, I think I would send to. Like again, 90 per hour. So I think we can just start by moving 100 there. However, why hasn't it banked up more? I'm getting rated. No. And then check the map a little. No. No point members. Everything is fine. Hmm. Do pre-made allies that are enemies agree where to settle? What what do you mean? Ah, well, sometimes. Or you found out there and fight if you find in the same quadrant. Well, that's always the interesting part about starting a new server, right? Because the community opens up for people to trash talk each other a little bit in the beginning before you start a server, and then some people go out and say, "Yeah, we're going here," and then we did the same, but we decided to wait out where people were like people were talking about plus plus a lot, and then everybody was going there. But again, we said, okay, we're going to this quad, and then whoever wants to fight us can go here. I think we did that the day in advance. So yes, it opens up. Like we went here, our confed alley went down minus minus. Huno went to plus plus, and then everybody else, I think, just kind of went as they wanted to go. But yes, it was also a certain way to spread out the server. But sometimes people likes to challenge each other, so there should also be the option for that. And I don't think Poipest proclaimed where they would go. When do you start mass slaves, by the way? Well, I think I just went over it like 5 minutes ago. Um, like we don't have a diet, so I don't think we can start slave production. Like we would crop lock ourselves way too fast. So I think we will just continue building Ash Wardens for that VV defense, and then whatever fun we have, we can do with the horses. So I think we're just keeping this one for now, and then when VV gets active, um, then we can start our slave production. So we have already researched all the slave upgrades, right? So we can take them down when we get great storage. Um, so in that regard, we will start when VV starts building. And then we can just revive all the Ash Wardens in the hospital to begin with. And then we would kind of be evened out in regards to our unit consumption. Um, and can still push a little bit ahead with the increased death value from all the slaves. Paige, I think somebody went. Like, didn't CR go to our quad to fight us? But I don't know. I really don't know. So leaders of enemy allies don't coordinate? No, not really. No, no, Paige. Because the artifact should not benefit your account. It should benefit the alliance the most. And even though our account is big, it is very secluded, and it's just by itself. If you have it in an area where there's a lot of players, then more people can utilize it. Actually, we should also track the unique diet. Hang on. Just to see what's gonna happen. Bad neighbors, Huna. So they may have moved it from Traxius to him, and then he moved it again internally. Again, I don't know why these moves are happening. Let's see, he put it in a town. Not in a capital. Okay, again, preparing maybe just for the rebuild of the capital. Gonna restructure that, or he's gonna move it to somebody else. Hard to say, but he's center based. So again, that would also be a hub location. Like what I would anticipate him having a lot more artifacts at some point, at least the unique diet holder. So you can make more of these places where people can share in on that lower diet consumption. Just like we're doing in the hammer right now. Again, we just moved everything in here. Everything is lower consumption. Um, so simming a little here. Again, our account is just stuck until we deploy all our production into the storages here in 2.5 hours. So that's gonna be nice. Let's see, I don't think much else is going on right now. Boom, boom. Let's see, yeah, these units are here. Let me just fix some stuff. I promised to do something. Yep, there we go. And then some defense is running. Spawn is, ooh, not being raided with. Again, we've kinda not been interested in raiding, like just kept everything on standby in case something went on somewhere. So again, help each other out, be prepared for everything. And then let's see, we have a lot of tradesmen we can work with. Why 203? Eh? Okay. Let's see, management resource wise, 1500. Okay. Let's see if there's a lot of crop out there. And then boom. Let's see if those trades get picked up. So Blaze is asking when we stop simming, so we can start being a tech. Not this round. But yeah, sounds like a good offer, to be honest. Just go AFK instead of activating holiday mode, like vacation mode. We can just set up all the traits. It's a lot of work, but we could push you. When you get unique trainer, then we'll push you. Just go pick it up. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to drop in today, guys, and just give you a little update, go over a few of the things, and you already had a rotational small trainer. Wow, that was fast. but kind of sweet. Oh damn, guys! But I think it's about that time summer takes over, and I go hit the hay and you know get ready for the weekend. We already had one party day this week. That was yesterday, but we can always take another. But I think for now, it's again our progression is just going to be these grades. We're going to get in capital. We're going to get rid of all the artifacts, and then we might just continue a little bit on the production. Again, queues are 20 hours, so maybe extend them a little and then work on those level 20s in the capital. Maybe stop entire production of dev and just a little bit running on the hammer and then all into 20s. I'm not really sure how we want it the best. Problem is it'll take us 33 to 35 hours to complete those level 20s with our current production. So I think maybe just say, we don't care about the production, and then just go all ham on it, and then we would be done, yeah, sometime tomorrow night. Again, just waiting for the storage, so maybe just kick that up and get it done. But yeah, I'm happy you dropped by too, Blaze and Dean. Imagine having an island that gets an artist and shares them. Yeah, yeah. Gotta the teamwork makes the dream work. So DreamWorks account signing off, and I hope you guys have a great night and stay safe out there, especially without the artifacts. So bye bye.